Welcome to the meditation on the fourth spiritual law, the law of least effort. Come into a meditative pose, sitting easily with your back supported against a wall or a chair. Allow your body to melt into the chair. And take some deep breaths, bringing your awareness down into the body, out of the mind, out of the thinking pattern. And begin to feel your physical body resting in the chair. Feel the rise and fall with each breath in and out. So the fourth spiritual law from Deepak Chopra's 7 spiritual laws is a meditation practice for Wednesday. And before we begin, practice a breathing exercise that you can use anytime you need to calm your physical body. So this breathing practice focuses on lengthening the exhale. So by lengthening out the exhale portion of your breath, you can reduce the stress in your body. You can bring down your nervous system activity. You can physically start to calm the body and bring yourself into a more relaxed state of being. We'll begin by taking an inhale for a count of 2, and then exhaling for a count of 4. You can say the numbers silently in your head. You can picture counting the numbers. Whatever you need to keep your mind focused. Just inhaling for 2 and exhaling for 4. Inhaling for 2, exhaling for 4. Again, inhale 2. And exhale for 4. Now lengthen your inhale to 3 counts. And lengthen the exhale to 6 counts. Inhaling for 3. Exhaling for 6. Slow, deliberate, long breath out. Inhaling for 3. And exhaling for 6. Inhale again. You can keep this tempo, or if you'd like to lengthen out, to inhale for 4 and then exhale for 8. The intention is to slow down your breathing and to relax your body. Focus your mind on counting and settle into deep rhythmic breaths. So if the tempo becomes burdensome, if it feels like it creates tension, then don't worry about keeping the breath so long. Go back to 2 and 4 or 3 and 6. The object is not to hold the breath, it's to focus on exhaling and letting go, surrendering into your breath, into your body. And when you finished your last round, take a nice deep inhale and a long, slow exhale. Resume your normal breathing pattern. You can use this technique anytime that you feel tension in the body, anytime that you feel stress or anxiety. Focusing on breathing out will help to reduce the stress, to slow your heart rate, to bring the blood pressure down, and relax your physical body so you can regain composure. And the fourth spiritual law is the law of least effort. So nature's intelligence functions with effortless ease. If you look at nature, there's always an ebb and a flow of the tides. Flower will blossom and then wither and die. The stars move in cyclical patterns. Everything in nature moves in its own time, in its own rhythm. Nature never hurries, yet somehow everything gets accomplished. There is a rhythm and balance in the natural world. And when we can become like nature, come into harmony, to ride the ebb and the flow, we are enacting the law of least effort. By minimizing your effort and going at the natural pace, you actually maximize your effect. We sometimes use force and effort to dominate our problems, try to force solutions that maybe don't fit, or maybe cause too much discomfort, too much strain. Really, when we stop, take a breath, and reflect, timing and finesse are the true tools of transformation. The law of least effort tells us to do less so that we can accomplish more. Nature is held together by the energy of love. And When your actions are motivated by love, you expend the least effort. So use your soul, your inner power of love, as an internal reference point. Use your energy creatively for transformation and evolution. We receive the greatest benefits when we relax into a situation, into a challenge. For example, a difficult yoga posture. If we reach the limits of our stretch and then try to strain through it, we oftentimes will hurt our physical body, will create tension in the mind, will stir up negative emotions. But instead, if we approach our limit with respect, we accept it as a challenge to grow, to learn from. We reach that boundary, and then instead of pushing through, we surrender to the breath. No attachment to outcome, just allowing the body to do what it feels good to do in that moment. When we engage in this attitude of surrender, the limits expand and we can achieve more with less effort. There are 3 commitments we can make to apply this law of least effort. And the first practice is acceptance. The act of accepting people, circumstances, our situation, ourselves, accepting everything as it is, and trusting that everything is exactly as it needs to be in this moment. Choose not to struggle against the universe, but instead accept things in this moment as they are, not as you wish they would be. The second practice we can take is to accept responsibility for your situations. So once we have accepted things as they are, we can take responsibility not by blaming anyone or ourselves, but knowing that every problem is an opportunity. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow. It's a choice that we can consciously make to evolve in our decisions, in our emotional response, in our lives. So instead of resisting against it, instead of wasting time with blame, we can choose to be aware and take an active part in our evolution, be present in the moment, and transform this challenge or situation or opportunity into a greater benefit for ourselves and for the benefit of others. And the third practice we can take to apply the law of least effort is to remain defenseless. So relinquish your need to defend your own point of view. Let go of your need to convince others, to persuade people to accept your opinions. Try to remain open to all perspectives instead of being rigidly attached to any one of them. is from this place of openness, and being open to possibility, that we allow our lives to unfold with as little effort as possible. So we can make ourselves happy, or we can make ourselves miserable. The amount of work is the same. So the law of least effort invites us to allow things to unfold spontaneously, to live in harmony, to provide no resistance, but instead allow our lives to unfold from a place of less action and more being. And gather the palms together in front of the heart, pressing the palms, the fingertips into each other, and